Have y'all ever heard of a mom who just needed to make some extra money? Nothing crazy, just enough to breathe a little. Well, let me tell you about me. I was looking for a way to make some money fast without flipping my whole life upside down. I heard of Amazon Flex before, but I needed to know if it actually worked for someone like me, a busy single mom with kids, bills, and barely any extra time. So I set out a small goal. Could I make $100 in a day on my own time with just my phone and my car? And guess what? I did. On my first try, I made $100 in just over an hour, and I got paid the same day. I came back the next day and I made $203 in a few hours. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I did, what surprised me, and what no one tells you about Amazon Flex and Fresh. So you can see if it's really worth it for you too. Because I believe if one of us can figure it out, we all can. So if you've been looking for a real flexible way to make a little extra money on your own terms, this is the video for you. After signing up, let me tell you what surprised me. Surprise number one was I didn't get blocks to show on my phone right away. It was because I live in a busy metroplex that already has a lot of drivers working. So I just had to start checking the app often, refresh, especially during peak hours like early mornings and afternoons during the week and when the weather was not at its best. Also, turning on notifications for instant offers gave me block options as well. That was a game changer. Surprise number two was the confusing feeling I felt delivering to apartment complexes in rural areas because the app, it walks you through where you should be, but apartments can be difficult due to you looking at the location on the phone and you're thinking you're in the right location, but the tenants done put in the wrong information, or they just put in the main building number and not the apartment number. It's just a mess. So it's frustrating. Rural areas have that same type of confusement. All this confusement eats up your time. So I just give myself extra time. I stay calm. I use my flashlight like I'm a detective, and I stay in communication with the customer. Or sometimes I just have to mark it undeliverable. Surprise number three is no benefits. You can work 40 plus hours and you will still not have benefits. There is no gas reimbursement because we're not considered employees, so no health benefits, and you are responsible for your own taxes. So in order to help me keep my taxes and expenses, like tracking my mileage and my write-offs, I use this app in the link below. It saved me and it can save you too. Surprise number four was I had to deliver 44 packages in 3 hours to apartment complexes, y'all. That meant Amazon Flex was busy that day. I saved a lot of time by organizing those packages at the warehouse before I started doing any stops. Surprise number five was you sometimes get deactivated without any warning. One time, I had too many delivery issues and late drops, which got my account deactivated. But I was working a lot on the app. I was getting my blocks early and making my blocks within or before the given time. This allowed my ratings to increase during the process of being notified of deactivation, and my status went back to being activated. It's not easy to file an appeal and get it overturned because I never heard from anyone about my appeal. Surprise number six, I got paid the same day. Yes, I actually got paid the same day of working Amazon Flex. It only cost me 50 cents. You cannot beat same day pay, by no means necessary. My first day went like this. I was nervous, but ready to make some money, y'all. So I pulled up at the warehouse about 15 minutes early. I took my license inside. I scanned it at the Amazon scanner so they can know I was there. And I went back to my car and waited for my phone to buzz. When that notification hit, man, I jumped. Like, let's go. I walked in and they rolled out this cart. I'm for real, y'all. And it was full of groceries. I'm talking about 34 bags. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like a lot, but I stayed calm because I saw 6 stops and not 44 like that other one. Now here's a tip. I sorted the bags in my car by the customer names, so I wasn't out there scrambling at every stop. Now that little system right there saved me a lot of time and stress. They gave me 2 hours to finish the wrap with those 36 bags. But I knocked them out, y'all. I knocked them out in 1 hour and 10 minutes. And get this, the app said I'll make $30 plus tips. But when I checked that app, I had made $100 in just over an hour. And I got paid, y'all, the same day. Baby, I was like, this might be something right here. And the next day, I went back and did 3 Amazon Fresh orders and walked away with $203. And guess what? I got paid the same day for just a few hours of work. So yeah, it's not all perfect, but when I saw 100 an hour, I said, oh yeah, I'm coming back tomorrow. All right, y'all. Let's talk about the real pros and cons of Amazon Flex and Fresh, because there are some things nobody warned me before I signed up. But let's start with the good stuff, the pros. Pro number 1, you can finish your block early and still get paid the same day, the full amount. The first day I finished 2-hour block in a little over an hour and got my full pay, y'all. That felt good. I'm for real. Pro number 2, the tips can surprise you. For real, for real. Some folks tip 10, 20, even 30, y'all. You don't always see it right away. It hits different when you check the app and you see that bump in your pay. Hey. Pro number 3, you don't have to talk to nobody. I mean nobody. No awkward conversations, no smiling at nobody for no reason whatsoever. All you gotta do is grab them bags and go. Just like that. Pro number 4, you set your own vibe. You listen to your podcast, you make your gospel playlist, or you just ride in silence with a clear mind. That alone makes this priceless. Pro number 5, it's actually flexible, guys. You can choose when you want to work. I go after my school tutoring sessions, I go in between my errands, I go in the evenings. Whatever works for me, I go. Okay? Now, let's keep it real because there are some cons too. First, you might see or you might not see any blocks. Even after you're approved. It's competitive out here, guys. Very competitive. Especially in big cities like mine. Con number 2, you can get deactivated quick. I'm talking about quick. Sometimes for things you don't even know you're doing wrong. 1 too many late deliveries, app glitches, customer complaints. You're out of there. Con number 3, some of these routes just not worth it, guys. You'll be driving far, dealing with gated apartments, and wasting gas for $30. Nah, we ain't doing that. Con number 4, is parking can be a pain. Apartments that have tight spots, they have these no visitor parkings. It slows you down and makes it stressful and mess with your ratings on your dashboard. You don't want that. Con number 5, you're your own boss for everything. I'm talking about gas, oil changes, tolls, all that. And you gotta track your taxes. But remember, below there is a link that can help with those expenses. Okay, let's be real for a second. If you're a single mom like me, trying to make some extra money without flipping your whole schedule upside down, you've probably thought about Amazon Flex and Amazon Fresh. But the question is it actually worth it? I asked myself the same thing before after I signed up. Will this work around my kids' school schedule? Can I really make good money in a short amount of time? And is it even safe? So let me break it down from a mom who's actually doing it. First off, yes, it can be worth it, but you've got to know how to work it to your advantage. I'm talking about strategy, time management, making sure you don't get burnt out. I started out by doing one block. That's just a fancy word for shift. Like I said, I was nervous. But y'all, when I saw I made 100 in just a little over an hour, I was like, wait a minute. Let me try that again. Come back the next day. Did 3 Amazon Fresh routes. Walked out with over 200 in a couple of hours. That's real money, y'all. But, and this is important, it's not always this smooth. You got to be ready for those long drives sometimes, apartments with no parking, random technology issues, in days when you just don't get any blocks at all. It's flexible, but that also means there's no guarantee. You make $200 one day and get nothing the next if you don't plan right. Now, as a mom, here's what makes this very doable. You can schedule it around your life. No boss breathing down your neck. No small talk or conversation. You're in your car. You're listening to your music. You're making your money. Okay? But don't forget, you're your own boss. That means no gas. It's all on you. Wear and tear, it's all on you. Taxes, it's all on you. That's why I use the app in the link below to help track everything I spend while I'm out there hustling. It helps me to stay organized and keep my money come tax season. So check it out if you're serious about doing this the smart way. So is Amazon Flex worth it for busy single moms? I say yes. If you treat it like a tool, not a full-blown career. It's not your forever hustle, but it can be a blessing when used right. So, would I keep doing Amazon Flex and Fresh as a busy mom? Absolutely, but with a plan. It's not my dream job, but it's helping me fund my dreams. And that's the mindset you need to have. If you're just trying to survive right now, Flex can help. If you're just trying to stack up for something big, Flex can help. But don't get stuck in the hustle mode forever. Use it as a stepping stone to buy yourself some time, money, and peace while you're building toward what you really want. And that's exactly what I'm doing. We all need to, so we can stop trading time for money. Let's stop surviving and start building something that's gonna last. And hey, before you go, make sure you check out the link in the description. If you're doing Flex or any side hustle, you need to save them coins come tax time. See you in the next video. We're building something better together.